And I think we're live. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a wonderful night. It's another beautiful day here in Colorado. But everybody's so looped up about this Bad Bunny. The Bad Bunny made me mad. Yeah, it was in Spanish. Oh well. Could they have had an English song? Maybe. Is Lady Gaga a good role model? Questionable. Because, spirit cooking and stuff. Let's look that up. Lady Gaga and spirit cooking. Do do do. Ba da da da. Is a solace meant to be really unhappy. Lady Gaga was seen for lunch in public with her crew. Yes, yes. Questionable. Very questionable lineup. But hey, if you like Bad Bunny, you like Bad Bunny. He likes making money. He gets the honey. If you want to watch it, you get to watch it. This is just the way it is. And it's just the soap opera of the day. This will be gone like a fart in the wind. But the real stories. Let's talk about the real stories because that's what's important. Real things, not imagination. Let's talk about Ring Doorbell. So Ring Doorbell had their Super Bowl ad claiming that they are helping to find lost dogs and lost animals. Doesn't matter about children because they don't want to make it about people. Because the second they make it about people, everybody starts scratching their head. Well, I started scratching my head as soon as I heard that. I was like, oh, so they're marketing this towards dogs because everybody loves dogs because not a lot of people are having kids anymore. So they want to market it for the animals, not for the people. So it's just like these red light cameras, these police cars that are being equipped with cameras to track license plates and so on and so forth. I own a business and I've been asked by the local police, like, hey, what do your cameras see? What kind of cameras visibility of the street do you have? And I showed him because I was like, oh, he's here, he just wants to see it. I don't mind. But Ring cameras being activated, it's just like your cell phone. This thing is listening 24/7, whether you like it or not. That's why it's always weird when you all of a sudden say something in front of your cell phone and then the ad pops up. Like, well, I was just talking about that, Billy, and now my cell phone's telling me where to buy it. Yeah. Do you think that's not in Ring? Do we think this is not a Ring thing? Ring Doorbell's dystopian Super Bowl ad is sparking privacy concerns. A Ring Doorbell commercial has had an unexpected reaction after airing during Super Bowl. Didn't really market it that way. Well, it's for the animals. We don't care about children. We want to save dogs. You just have to, you just have to keep track of your kids. Normal parent stuff. A Ring Doorbell commercial kicked off Sunday. Blah 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 blah. Made up commercials, promotional clips becoming to themselves. One commercial struck a nerve with the public promoting Amazon's Ring Doorbell. Although the storyline is intended to be heartwarming, is it branded by viewers as terrifying. You'll float too. The boogeyman's coming for you. The cameras. A Ring Doorbell is a video doorbell that lets homeowners see and hear speak visitors at the door. Delivery drivers, get off my lawn, boy! I'll come out there with my shotgun and get you. Well, I think they're really effective with the porch thieves. really effective with porch thieves. And what that has done as far as accidents and stuff in neighborhoods, it's been great. And if in fact they can find and locate people's lost animals, that's great. But the real concern I think everybody has is these things can be remotely activated whenever they want. They can remotely activate these Ring cameras. And some people put them in not just in their fronts of their porch, they put them throughout their properties. The Google Push promotes. Doorbell explains how it works by addressing the missing pet crisis. Runaway dog never coming back. Runaway dog on a one-way track. Where's my dog? Where's my dog? Milo match. Because it also comes down to so many people are uploading pictures of their animals now that they could use AI to technically locate these animals by doing a Facebook picture reference. Or they could load the dog into the Ring network to find this animal. They could also do that with missing children. They can also do that with criminals. Not a bad idea, but still, if you want to see in this house, man, you gotta get a warrant. That kind of thing. But you can also go on Zillow and you can technically look into people's houses because real estate ads. Let's go to Zillow. I'll show you, for example. Zillow. You can go on the homes and you could click on this house. You could click on this house. Let's say in Chico, California, where I used to live. And you can click on this house and see exactly all the pictures, the entire layout of the property without even having to ever go into it. So you could technically go on to Zillow and case out properties if you want. I'm not going to open any of these up because it's not my listing. I used to be a realtor. I know the rules. But for example, that is what criminals can basically do. They can also see if their property is empty or vacant. That's why if you were ever to sell your house, you want to stage your house to make it look like somebody's living there so you don't get squatters or burglars. But back to the point. Yes. However, some social media users have been left creeped out by the ad. Oh, they're going to see into my house. I got nothing to hide. That's the common response. Everybody is saying they have nothing to hide. It doesn't matter if you have something to hide. The matter is that the big thing is that they're doing it. All right. With the fourth shared, I know the Ring commercial about finding lost pets was supposed to be cute and heartwarming, but this prospect of mass surveillance and human tracking should be alarming as blah. Yes, it should. But you should have said something when they were doing it with the cell phones, or they put those black boxes in cars. Every modern day car has a little black box underneath the gear shifter, and it can basically track and trace wherever you go. It's just where we're going with like the Teslas. They have cameras mounted all over the place, all over these Teslas. So it's just a series of events basically that is slowly building and building and building. let's go on to the next story. This is a very important story. This is just going to get worse throughout the years. Every day, every minute, technology gets better and better in some way, shape, or form. And unfortunately, this is the world that we're living in. So what we got now? What we got? What we got? What we got? All right. Let's go into the next story. The Hill. The Hill. Musk offers to pay legal fees for any Epstein victim sued for speaking the truth. Because now we have congressional members going in and looking at the unredacted Epstein files and seeing names and so on and so forth. But remember, Maxwell trafficked to, nobody. And she just took the fifth. She just took the fifth and she trafficked to like nobody. All the names are redacted, except for Trump, because that's the big holy hand grenade target. Yet they've been sitting on this information for 10 plus years, so they technically let a PDF become president if this is all true. And a lot of Democrats are so happy, like, we got him. We finally got him. Oh my God. Look at that. Just look at it. Look at it. They're so excited, yet they are responsible for putting in the first, PDF president. If this is all true. So proud. They're so proud of themselves. And this is a really good thing because Musk has the lawyers to back this up. And yes, it may hurt some companies, may hurt some countries, but these people need to be exposed. These people need to be exposed. And if Trump actually did such crimes, he needs to be thrown in prison also. But it's all speculation. But since they put this out, the big thing is all the mainstream and podcasters are basically saying that no one's going to jail because all of the evidence is now being exposed. But there is 3 million more documents to be put out, but that is said to be never to be released. So we got what we got, and apparently this is it, supposedly. But time will tell when Congress goes through these unredacted files and maybe they actually gain a soul and start screaming at the fences, basically, and exposing these people, because it's not like Epstein is a one-of-a-kind individual / situation. This is going on all over the world as we speak. Blackmail is one of the oldest currencies in the world. Hell, you slept with blah blah blah. I'm gonna tell everybody unless you do this for me. How many? You have to think about how many wars have been started just because of that situation. How many millions of people have been killed just because of blackmail? How many ransoms and so on and so forth have had to be paid because of blackmail? Because of all this fun, crazy stuff that is supposed to be done behind the scenes. That's why it took so long to go after the mob, because they had all these they had all these congressmen exposed. So they never tried him because Congress was being blackmailed. So this is going to continue to go on. It's a very terrifying situation, and we're in the middle of it. And this story is only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, which it should, because until these people get exposed, people are not going to be happy. People are not going to be satisfied. And no one's been arrested. There's been no perp walks because of this. There's been no perp walks, and the Clintons are going to go and are supposed to go in front of Congress, and they're going to take the fifth, and she's going to be like, what does it matter anyway? And all Billy Bob's be like, yeah, what's the island? I flew on the plane. We took the scenic route. We flew around a little bit. I flew home. He's not going to say, yeah, I did that. You know, I was doing that with those people. He's not going to say that. He's not going to go to jail. So, yeah, so everybody's so excited about, oh, someone's going to get prosecuted. Nah, not going to get prosecuted. It's just a kangaroo court. It's a friends club, and you're not invited. You're not invited to the club. And that's the sick, sad world that we live in. That this is going on in other countries. It just doesn't involve the United States. You'd have to think France is blackmailing people, Saudi Arabia is blackmailing people, Russia's probably blackmailing people, China, so on and so forth. It's just leverage. And this fixer, which is Epstein, which came to power basically during the Contras, is just another pawn in this long story. That's all it is. Well, I'm going to wrap up this video. Thanks for watching. Hope everybody has a wonderful evening. And this is a cut. Enjoy. And if you like what you see, share, thumbs up, smash that like button. Have a wonderful night.